Welcome back everyone to TGC Tours Platinum with me, Crash Conroe. We are about to start the DMV Championship at Penobscot Bay Club. This is the second from last week of the season and we are trying to get to the Tour Championship next week. We had our best finish of the season in the first playoff event, which was last week. We ended up finishing 15th, which is definitely my best finish. We did really well. And now we move on to this tournament, and the cut is the top 30. And we have to make the cut to make next week. So we have our work cut out for us because there are, you know, it's Platinum, all the good players are here. I think last week for the cut, I was about 26 and I did really well through 2 rounds. So that's, you know, you get an idea of how difficult this is going to be. The one good thing about this is the field is going to be a bit smaller because not everyone qualified for this. This event is people that made the cut last week and the top 50 on the money list. So there aren't as many people that need to play. But we are going to get into it. Round 1, this video is going to be. Round 2 will be a little bit later. I don't want to do 2 rounds together for this one. And I played a little bit of this course and it doesn't seem too difficult, which I'm not sure if that bodes well for us. You know, shootout courses, I feel like I don't do as well on these. But we'll get into it. So firmness, very firm everywhere. Fast green speeds, north wind, and high speed. So let's get into it. I want to get on that Tour Championship next week, but we're going to need 2 good rounds. And, you know, as long as we give ourselves a chance in round 2, you know, as long as we get a good score in round 1, it's fine. But let's get into it, see how we do. So the bunkers are slightly in play for this tee shot, actually. I think the wind is going to push it enough to the left, though. So let's tee off on 1. The big slow, but there's plenty of fairway over there. So yeah, that's absolutely fine. There should be a little pitch to this one. Yeah, I think it's a pitch. I mean, it might be a little bit short of the hole with this wind, but that's fine. It'll be an uphill putt in that case. Light slow again. Looks decent. No, I tried to put a bit of forward spin on it, and it's really good. It does roll out. And it is going to be a birdie on 1. There you go. If you're enjoying this series, guys, remember to leave a like on the video. I'm going to try to keep some 2K content coming after the season is done. Maybe get another Impossible challenge going. I'm thinking Emerald Dragon, because I really liked Emerald Dragon on the old game. So I might do an Impossible challenge there. And also, I think that the creator of that James Bond course where I played the Apex Hound, I think they've got another course out now. And I'd like to try that one in a video as well, maybe. Okay, so here we go. Here we go with a tough par 5 straight away. So par 3, sorry. 3 wood. I guess I just have to hit this full. I mean, I don't really have many other options. Driver's too much, I feel like. All it needs to do really is catch these hills and go left. It's a tough hole to birdie this one for sure. I think we just have to do something like that. Light slow again, but I think that is what it's going to do. It might actually go all the way off and be a chip. Or is it going to hold the green? Either way, it's going to be an uphill shot. It does actually hold. Okay, it holds the green. And this isn't actually too bad a putt from here. It's up the hill. We have to give it a bit more. But let's see if we can work the putter early in this tournament. So this is for birdie on 2. Going to be difficult, but we'll give it a go. Does it have the left turn at the hole? Should start turning. Should start turning. Oh, it turns too much. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. It looked good, but it really started turning left at the hole. Oh, we gave it a good go, and look at those scores. They're pretty good. We're playing this on the Sunday, kind of mid-afternoon my time, so not many people would have gone. But I will do round 2, probably on the Wednesday. So by then we'll have a good idea of what the cut line is going to be. Right, so par 5, this is where we want to score. It's a bit of a tricky tee shot. I just want to make sure I'm in the fairway here. That should be. Yeah, I dialed it back just a little bit, just to make sure. I mean, it went quite far anyway. It passed that bunker. Yeah, so what are the options here then? Can we go just go at it with a driver? Thing is, it's not going to stop, is it? Like this isn't playing very scoreable today, this par 5. And honestly, the most important thing is getting it over there. 3 wood, we'd have to kind of play from the fairway. I think we can drive it. I think we can drive this one and try and get it over there. Oh, bad swing, it's a bit slow. Where's that going to go? Is that going to bounce right? Oh, okay. Going to be in the rough over there, I think. I was kind of hoping it would sit in the bunker because I think that would be an easy shot from there. This still isn't that bad. It's uphill, thankfully. But I'm just not sure how much power we need to give this as a chip. I think we are going to chip this. That does seem like the best option from here. Of course, we had plenty of these last week, didn't we? Gave it a good run. Goes a little bit past. Should be a relatively straight putt back, though. And it is. We birdie anyway. All good. We move on. 2 under through 3. And I do genuinely think, guys, the cut line is going to be better than 20 under here. You know, from the field and the fact that this course is quite scoreable, the cut line is going to be unforgiving, in my opinion. So we do have to keep scoring here. Tee shot's gone a bit left. Fairways are very firm, so hopefully that just doesn't kick too hard. Needs to stay in. Needs to start rolling and stop bouncing. Gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. We're right over there on the left. We've got an uphill shot to this one now. And is a gap wedge enough, I wonder? I hope so, because pitching wedge is just much longer. My distance on the pitching wedge. We don't want to be over that little hill on the green. I think this is going to be fine, because I'm on a downhill slope as well. So I think this is going to have the distance. Right, the fast is helping bring that back. Still staying out to the left a little bit. Is that going to come back off that slope, or is that going to sit there? Alright, it sits there. Not too much movement in this. We're looking for another birdie here for sure. And we get it. Good putt, and we've made a decent start. 3 under, 3 4. The only hole we didn't birdie was that difficult par 3, and we came pretty close. But besides that, it's been fine so far. 3 under, 3 4 holes, and we move to hole 5. Just going to dial back a driver a little bit here. Yeah, slow, but the wind should bring it back. Wind is quite into us here, so this might be a tough approach. That pin is tucked away on the left. I can see that. Right, what shot do we have? This might be a pitching wedge with this wind. I don't want to take that pin on too much. To be honest, I'm going to trust the putter. That was pretty fast. I did not mean to hit that fast. It's also not gone. Wow. Okay, the wind stronger. Stronger than I was thinking there. So we haven't quite got over this hill. It's not too bad of a putt. Let's see if we can make one here. This is for birdie on 5. I really think it's going to turn hard on this hill. And we get one. I think it's turned a bit too much. Yeah, it started to come back at the end. Not bad. Good pace. Yeah, didn't get it right on that pitching wedge shot. We needed another club. And the big scores are coming through. We're 3 under, 3 5. Not bad. Can't afford too many pars, though, to be honest. Alright, so the wind is quite up here. Is a 6 iron enough? Not sure. This green is all uphill as well, so I'm going to bring out the 5 iron, actually. Light fast, that's probably good for where we were. Wind is slowing it down. Don't roll too much. Go on, just sit there somewhere. Really good. It's going to be a slight side-on putt from there, but it's a good shot. Should be a birdie. We should be getting these in. And we do. Well done. Really well judged approach there. We're 4 under through 6, and we move on. Been pretty good stuff here towards the end of the season for us. This is the last big challenge, you know, getting to the Tour Championship, considering we've been nowhere near the top for most of the season. That would be huge for us. Quite slow. Hopefully it's okay anyway. Yeah, I didn't make the Tour Championship actually last season. So I'd very much like to hear him. And no one really knows what's going to happen with this game. Like, a TGC Tours, are we going to do another season on this game? Like, we don't know yet. They haven't announced anything. As in 2K haven't announced anything for their next game. Okay, I think this is a 6 iron. Maybe a 7. I don't think a 7 has the distance, though. Even with the very firm surfaces, I don't think that will get there. So I'm hoping for a 6 to catch the wind a little bit and then bounce onto the green. Could be good if it does just that. Needs to slow down a little bit. Slow down for me. Come on, it's all uphill. 6 iron has a lot of roll. Goes a little bit past. It's not bad though. 7 iron might have been okay. But this isn't bad. There really is not much movement in this actually. Okay. Downhill putt. Got to be a little bit mindful of that. Some very slight right break the whole way. Very slight. Can we get a birdie to move to 5 under through 7? Tapped it down the slope. Really good read. It's right in the middle. Come on. 5 under through 7 here at Penobscot Bay Club for the DMV Championship. Hope I'm saying that right, by the way, that Penobscot. It's not a word I've seen before. Okay, what's the play here? I guess drive it over here. Not a long hole. Decent swing again. Going to be clear of the bunker, and that should be a little pitch from there. We definitely want to score here. This is not a lot of distance left to cover. Partial pitch, I'm just going to practice it a little bit. Don't like going into these without having an idea of how to hit it. Quite fast. Don't hit the pin, please. Oh god, okay. It went a bit far. I put backspin on it, thankfully. But the birdie putt drops. 6 under through 8. Come on. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the cut line is. It really is. This is a scoreable course. It is. I really thought we were going to get brutal courses for these tournaments, these playoff tournaments. But so far we haven't. I'm still expecting the Tour Championship course to be an absolute nightmare. But they've been kind to us so far. Right, so this pin is in this little corner. It's tucked away at the back. Any shot in this area will be fine. It will go back towards the hole. So I think a 7 iron. Yeah, that should come back, and it is. Should slow down quite quickly as well, because it's uphill. Yep, it's a good shot. We're to the side of the hole there. Not much movement in this. And I'm going to smash in a birdie putt. And it is a 7 under 28 front 9 to open up the DMV Championship for us. And if we can get a similar score on the back 9, that would be fantastic. That would actually put us right at the top of the leaderboard. So I did practice the front 9 before playing, and I'm a complete stranger to the rest of the holes now. I wanted to stop because the practice was also going quite well. So I thought, well, I might as well just start. Right, so this hole, I think 5 irons the club here. It's quite uphill once it reaches the green. Quite fast. I'm just hoping that holds the green. Think it's going to. It's a little bit to the right. Actually not carried as much as I thought it would. Really thought that was going to go further than that. It was only 5 feet up, but maybe the very slight backspin I put on it just killed some of the carry there. But we have a bit of a longer birdie putt here. Putting's been decent. Let's get another one. Birdie on 10. The birdie on 10. Yes! We get it. With a par 5 to come. 2 par 5s left on this course. It's a par 71. So there's just that 1 par 5 early on, and then you've got to wait until hole 11 to play the next one. But here we are. Don't know what hole it is. I don't know if it's scoreable. 582. Oh yeah, it's scoreable. We need a good drive though. And we get it. 102. We get that pull that I aim for and the first. And now, hopefully, we can go at this one. It's not the easiest of pins. I'll say that much. I think a safe shot would be to aim slightly left. You know, there's this little kind of backstop-ish area behind the pin. A bit between clubs, actually, because I feel like a 4-iron might not get all the way there. Do we hit a 3? I'm going to hit a 3. I'm going to aim for the bit I said. Oh, I think that's too much of a slow, though. It needs to kick right. Not going to. Okay. Oh, God, where's that going to go? Stays on the green. Okay, well, it's not too bad. Actually, it's not that bad. So as long as we get this one somewhere close, get out of here with a birdie still. It was a difficult approach. Like, this isn't playing very eagle today. But it's going to turn left basically the whole way, especially around that little bump on the green. All right. The eagle putt. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Oh my God, it's so close. I thought we had it. I was ready to celebrate. Oh man. What an eagle that would have been. But it is a birdie. It's a good putt regardless. Good pace. And we get the birdie on hole 11 to move to 9 under. We're chasing those leaders down with this score. Okay. Gonna kind of fade this one a little bit. Hoping it kind of doesn't go near that bunker. In fact, I might dial this one back because it's not a long hole. And I think just being in the fairway is more important. Yeah, okay. If I hit that 100%, it would have cleared that bunker, absolutely. But it's fine that it didn't. It's still a short hole. But the pin's quite, like, it's not an easy green, especially with this bit here. Like, we want to be on the left side of that, otherwise we might actually be in trouble. Now, is a sand wedge enough, is the question. 14 feet up with that wind. Is it enough, or do we want a partial, a gap wedge? I think sand wedge will be enough. That wind is not too strong. So we're going to hit a sand wedge. And that slow might not do me any favours. That's a shame, because the distance was actually really good. I mean, it's going to stay on the green, I think, but it's not going to be an easy putt. Well, actually, it's not actually. Actually, it's not actually. It's not actually moving that much. Okay. A bit of an odd read. It turns at the start and then stops and then turns again at the hole. Can we get another birdie? I think we can. Yes, we can. It's another one. That makes 7 in a row. 10 under through 12. Can we keep it going? This downhill? Not really. Oh my God, what is that pin? Okay, I want to carry this. I do want to carry this if we can. Just a slight slow. Come on, wind, help us out a little bit. Get it through there. Yep, that's fine. Absolutely fine. And this should be a pitch, and that's absolutely what I want on this hole. What is this green? And this hole could get tough on some of the rounds, I feel like. We've still got to get this dead on, though. Like, this is ridiculous. But this is almost a full pitch. And I really just have to watch the bounce as well. Like, where do we want this to bounce, even? I guess just on the pin. On the pin, have it bounce and just have it sit. If we can do that. A little bit short, it might kick off to the right. Sit. Good. Good shot. That is a very weird green. I bet you if you're not close to the hole there are ghost breaks everywhere as well. But it's fine. We played that perfectly. We get a birdie and we move on. And again, look at this. You just got to be over that on this green. Bit of a backstop, so I think 8-iron might be okay. I know we've got headwind here. Or should we go 7? I think we should go 7. I think we should try and avoid that downhill bit completely. Just clear it completely. Oh, and that fast, that might be going too far right now. I don't think that's going to come left for me. It isn't. Okay. Okay, it's not terrible. The ball will slow down, so there's no danger there. It's a shame though. It definitely would have got down this slope, but now we've got to make a putt. Now we've got to make a putt for birdie to move to 12. Gonna pick up pace quite a lot. Is it actually moving that much to the right? I don't know. It is moving to the right quite a bit at the start. Okay. We get a birdie here. It should start moving right. Picks up pace. Yes, we can! Come on, we've been really good with those downhill putts lately. We had a few of those last week as well. 9 birdies in a row, moving on to a par 5. The last par 5 of the round. 12 under through 14. Is it reachable? Maybe. Right, now this tee shot though, this is difficult because the fairway narrows out where roughly the ball is going to land. That felt really slow, but I'll take it. I'll take the perfect. It's fine. Into the wind though. How difficult is this going to be? Okay, it's not the nicest of greens. I don't think 3-iron will make it. I think that will fall short. So, well, look at this though. Look at this bit here. Like it kind of. I mean, I don't want to hit a 3-wood with that bit. I don't know. I don't know what a 3-wood is going to do. A 3-iron could well bounce here and get on. I'm not even kidding. Like, a 3-iron might do that. But I think that's the club. Go on then, be good. Be good. It's actually clearing that bit completely, so I don't think it's going to get up there now. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have the right amount of carry. I bet you a 4-iron might have done better because it would have bounced on the downhill slope. Okay, it doesn't quite get up there. We have a chip just off the green for an eagle. 3 feet up. Kind of downhill once it reaches the green, though. Does it turn right for me? Does it have the roll? No, we put too much backspin on it. Too much backspin. We needed to give it more carry with that amount of backspin. But it is a birdie, guys. And it's 10 birdies in a row to move to 13 under with 3 holes to go. Oh, man, look at this. Man, that is inviting. But we're not going to take that on. Around here should be fine. It's all downhill around here anyway. Finally we get a fast, and I'm hoping that has enough fairway to run out without going in the rough. Yeah, good tee shot. Going to be a wedge again, I think. See what I mean? This course doesn't seem too difficult, so I feel like the scores are going to be high. But come on, let's finish really well here, because we have a good chance to be top of this leaderboard. Is a pitching wedge enough with this wind? I think it might be, because the very firm, you know, it's going to bounce really far forward. That's the thing you have to remember. Or should we 9-iron it just to be safe? No, I think a pitching wedge here is fine. Oh, a big fast though. That's not fine. That needs to bounce on the left side of that hill. If it is there. Yes, I think it's on top of it. Yeah. Oh, that's unlucky. I mean, it's my fault. We hit a big fast. We shouldn't have done that. We have a putt from here for the birdie. Can we make another one? I mean, we've been good with these today. But this is probably the hardest one yet. The birdie at 16. For 11 in a row. Nah, it's dropping off too much. Really short as well, actually. Alright, well, the fast there. The club was good, but we hit it too fast. We weren't going to get away with that one. 2 holes left. We're still 13 under. We're still T5 on this leaderboard. And I think we can clear the bunker with this. Nice wide fairway. I think the cut is going to be at least 25 under here. I'm not even kidding. I think it's going to be at least 25 under. Remember, it's top 30 as well. It's not top 60. It's top 30, so yeah. Okay, sandwich here. Does it go far enough with that wind? Uphill slope. A little bit between. I think it will be okay. It might be short, but I think it won't be too far away. Oh, I've not pulled it. And if I pulled it like I'm supposed to, that's right on top of the pin. It's a bit right now. Oh, that's a shame. What have we got from here? A bit of movement. All right. Really downhill as well. Like after the pin, from where we are, it really starts moving down there. We've just got to be a bit careful with the pace, and it is going to turn quite hard to the left. Can we get another one? Can we get to 14? Can we get to 14? Yes, we can. The putter is on fire today. One more par 4 to go. 14 under. Putting ourselves in a really good position to make the cut. Tied second on that leaderboard. If we birdie the last, we're tied first on this leaderboard. And it's not that long a hole. Guess we just need to make sure we're in the fairway off the tee. It's a bit of a awkward fairway. It's going to bounce hard left once it lands. So I'm going to dial this one back a little bit. Because, you know, very firm fairways, it's going to get some momentum. Yeah, look at that. All the way down. And this should just be a wedge from here. Down wedge shot, I think. It's going to kick forward a little bit on the bounce. Come on, tell me that's good. A little bit right. A bit short as well. It's going to take a big kick. All right, we have that putt. We have that putt from there. They get to 15, and this is to tie the lead. Early on the Sunday. We've done it. It's another birdie to finish, guys. 15 birdies in that round. Only 3 pars. It's a 56. 15 under. Oh, really good stuff. Really good. And that is a position I've never found myself on in TGC Tours. Top of the leaderboard in game. Even when playing on a Sunday, I've never done that when I've teed off. So that is something to be happy about. So I will be back a bit later in the week for round 2. We have no idea what the cut line is going to be at this point. I've put myself in a really good spot, but it is top 30. We're going to need a similar round 2 to keep that up. But that is a very good start. Really happy with that. Remember to leave a like on the video, guys, as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in a couple of days for round 2 of the DMV Championship.